Well, hey, folks, it's Friday night in the chats. Got a nice, clean, smooth shave. Got my laundry done. Had the termite inspector come over. It's Friday, done with the work week, and that's good. And we just want everybody to roll on in, and we're going to have a good evening. Hey, Fred Hinkle, how are you? This morning we had over 10,000 views. That's good. It's good to see that increasing. Of course, I think it has to do with my tops. It's amazing how much attention that gets, but that's good. We didn't get the trolling like we used to. I mean, there's always a few, but it's nothing like it was. Nothing like it was. Fred, what's going on in the cornfields of Indiana? It's too cold to make hay. And it's past Halloween, so no more corn mazes. Have you had frost up there yet? I'm sure you have. It snowed in Ohio the other day. But, wow. This thing's kind of different. It's got like that built-in form to it. Makes me look like I got boobs. Still kind of sexy, though. This was $1 at Walmart. It was on a clearance. I thought $1 for a shirt. Frost and snow. We haven't had a freeze here yet. I'm surprised. We can get them first week of May. May. Good grief. If we're getting frost in May, we're in trouble. Something's out of whack. But November, for sure, have not. And it's what? The 15th today? Crazy. So did they officially end the shutdown of the government? I heard talk radio, and they're calling it the Schumer shutdown. Do you have a mulcher? What do you use for that? Colorado, when I took care of the estate, they had cottonwoods, and it drops those big waxy leaves that never break down. Hello, Pew Pew Duck. I like that name, Pew Pew Duck. Really, it just shreds them, huh? That's awesome. I know people get those zero turns and they love them. I think guys buy them just because they love to ride it. Never has lawn mowing been made more fun until they come out with those. I've never driven one, but I've watched the guys. They love them. It's spoof funny, but I'm try not face. What do you mean? What is a pew pew duck? Now, where are you from, duck? Welcome to chat. I know a lady that bought a Gravely zero turn, $6,000. Japan. I was in Japan in 2018 on my way to Manila. I stayed in Noko Narita, the Noko Narita Hotel. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lupe. Everybody's rolling in. Hello, Mr. Palad. When am I going to get a haircut? I already did, and I regret it. I hate my hair short. Your staff where? At the hotel? No way. Pew Pew Duck. At the Narita Noko Hotel. Are you serious? I stayed there in 2018 up on the 5th floor. Wow. It's very close to the airport. I look like a long-haired hippie from Colorado. Be quiet, Pallad. You know I'm from Colorado. I'm not a hippie. Cheryl, you like my top? This was $1 at Walmart. It was on clearance. It's got like form, so it looks like I got tots. I like it though. It's comfy as heck. You did not see me, Pew Pew. You did not see me. You did not see me. Okay, what room did I stay in? How many days did I stay? Oops, that's wrong. Hi, Harvey. Pew Pew's a jokester. Lupe. Pew Pew Duck. Sheesh. We have a clown in the room. All right, Pew Pew Duck, you better stop or I'm going to kick you out. This is for adults. I think you're a cute kid. All right, I'm going to time you out. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Got to stop. You're filling the room with BS. I did not stay in room 2, and you did not work at the Narita Nogo Narita Hotel. You're acting too mature to work in a place like that. Cheryl. Where's Cheryl? That's so weird. Timed out by Michael Nelson for 600 seconds. Why do they measure time in seconds? Why don't they just say 10 minutes? Crazy. How are you? Do you like my top? You like it, Cheryl? $1, man. You can't beat it for $1. It's kind of satiny. I like feeling sensual and naughty. Well, shoot, come on down. Let's go fashion shopping. But I buy cheap stuff. One lady left a comment. She goes, man, you have better dance moves than me and a better wardrobe than me. I said, you're so sweet. Pew Pew Duck. What is a Pew Pew Duck? Jeez. There's always a clown in the room. Everybody have a good week. Hey, Cheryl, what do you do for work? I never even asked you that, or did I? Just Friday in the chats, seeing if people can spark the topics. What do you want to talk about, Cheryl? What's a big question you have you want me to answer? Mr. E-Rock, how are you? So my roommate started something, my ex-roommate. She goes to a little country church because she lives an hour away from here. She said that, pastor said, I want people to take a half an hour every day to turn off the TV and social media and read the Bible. And so she started doing that. Shoot, the malls used to be safe, Lupe, especially in the 80s when pet stores actually had animals and it wasn't PetSmart. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Mystery Rock, that sucks. Did they give you OT? Why do you have to replace a damaged panel? Was it something you guys made, or is this a panel returned that a customer received damage to? But that's not your fault, is it? Hey, Ethan George, where have you been? Glad you're back. Yeah, Toys R Us is gone everywhere. I don't even know if there's any left. Oh, you went traveling, Ethan. Did you have fun? Did this happen while you were there, or did it happen after you left? My day was good. I got a pick me up from president of the company today on the way out the door tonight. All I'm going to give you is a very brief. But he said, your work ethic is outstanding. And he said, I want you to we want to do everything we can to make this place home for you. Meaning they want me to stay. So that's it. Not going to get too personal because of the dang troll that hangs out. But yeah. Yeah, Ethan, when you go play away, you got to go make the money. Money, money, money. Oh, Ethan, that's right. I got hired over a month ago at a new place. I not going to talk about where, but I'm doing something totally different. I do not miss transportation at all. And I've been working hard, learning all new stuff. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, God is good. They do different incentives once a week at the safety meeting. They do a drawing. I got, what did I get? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I won a drawing and I got my choice of things. Then I picked a free hat, a Yeti. Then I won $20 cash at the first Friday thing once. In fact, I won both drawings the same day. They don't have employee of the month, but they have incentives and stuff. $10 off. Did they do a shutdown, Mystery Rock? have a spin the wheel thing on First Fridays. You can get half a day off, all day off, $50. There's a bunch of different things. And that day off is with pay, of course. Yeah, I have to work there a year to get PTO time. That part sucks. That's a long time, but that's okay. Almost 60 years old, and I'm working harder than I should be at my age, but it's good. My muscles are getting stronger, that's for sure. Lupe, well, feliz cumpleaños. Mañana. ¿Cuántos muchos años es usted? Engel, that is not true. Somebody likes you, and you got to have family. Engel, that's not true. I know that ain't true. Everybody has somebody to talk to them. Engel's got to have somebody out there. Lupe, how old are you going to be tomorrow? Pew Pew Duck, you better behave. You do it again, I'm going to put you out. Don't be filling the room and being a clown, okay? Hi, Poo Poo Duck, or Pew Pew Duck, whatever. Thank you. Hello from UK. I love that you feel free to X. What does that mean, Donna? Hey, Samuel, how are you? Pew Pew. I'm sorry. That is a funny name. Jess. Jess. Where's Jess? How come people say hi, Jess, before I see it? Jess, it's always good to see you. Thank you, Donna. I love it. I love it. I bought this for $1 last weekend at Walmart. It was on a clearance. I'm like, $1? I like the feel. You know what's awesome is some of the women like me doing this. I think it's awesome. It's awesome. Lupe, why are you hiding your age? All right, Poo Poo, you're out. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's done. You're a kid. 67 gave you away, little boy. Go pew pew somewhere else, duck a duck. You quacked up. Sheesh. Dang, kids. Thank you, Jess. How come you ladies don't get mad? How come you guys don't do what everybody else does? I gotta ask that. I mean, is it sexy on me? Does it fit me? Do I look stupid? Donna, you're only 7 years or 8 years older than me. Actually, 7, because well, 7 and some change. I do like wearing this. It's very invigorating. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a little weird, but I like the feel of women's tops. Women's tops, they're just better than men's stuff. And I've noticed women's clothing is cheaper than men's, at least where I buy it. Men's t-shirts are like $20 now. Thank you, Donna. Shade, I don't do any marijuana or drugs. Shade, did you hear what I just said? I don't do drugs. If you want to join chat, join chat. But if you're going to be dumb, exit. All right, Shade, you're done. Bye. Michael doesn't lie. You're doing drugs and you want to project onto me. Just say no to drugs, Shade. They're not good for you. I'm in my right mind. I'm very comfortable with myself. Yep. Bye. Hi, Vinny. How are you? Shoe Leather Express. By the way, Mystery Rock and everybody else, you must have prayed I came to work. The other guy had a much better attitude today. Not one wrinkle. Not one. I'm like, good. That's awesome. Sometimes I just expect the worst because, you know, it usually happens. But today, my supervisor informed me, he said, if you're getting insecure about the way Mike works, maybe you ought to step up the pace instead of telling him to slow down. I like my supervisor. Oh, yeah. Say it like it is. Yep. $109, where you at, Donna? Thank you. Where are you at, Donna? 109. And it's what, 810? Where are you? Are you in the UK? That's right. Well, good night over there. Be safe and have a good night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Cheryl, that's probably the best attitude. Acts is a good book. It's actions, man. It's the start of the church. You're welcome, Donna. Thanks for coming in. I don't care what anybody says. Our regulars are family. We have something good here. I'm not like all the others. I don't make big money here, but guess what? We got people that care and are respectful and like others. That's huge. Lunchtime, I did troll Shower Boy a little bit. I'm sorry. Somebody who believes they're frickin' God and cursing everybody and running the shower water and going, hot dog, jump, 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 hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. You're a mess. You're a mess. Hey, Mrs. 8. What happened to Section 8 millionaire? What a name. Welfare king. You too, Mrs. 8. You like my outfit? $1 at Walmart. It was on a clearance rack. I think it's sexy. Oh, gosh, I prefer ooh. Tell me the truth, Cheryl. Do you sit there? Oh, woo, oh, woo. Do you sit there and watch that? I got it at Walmart for $1 last weekend. It was on a clearance rack. I love it. It feels, I don't know. I like it. Girls' clothes are cheaper and they're comfortable. I just like, I like stuff because I don't like to be all, when it's cold, then I like to be totally covered up. Really? You're kidding. I was trying to figure that out when you messaged me. I'm like, which one is she? Thank you for telling me that. Uh-oh, Cheryl. Mr. E-Rock, we might have to descend in and do helicopter parenting to Cheryl. She's admitting to being attracted to Uwu. Uwu. We might have to do a rescue mission. I cannot watch that stuff. What did I say to Shower Boy? I just left one comment and I left. I watched the comments. People said, what the hell is going on with this dude? I can't remember what I said. It wasn't nasty, but I just said, I said, this is complete foolishness. That's what I said. Shock therapy in order. Yeah, I don't mean attracted like you're into them. Hi, Roof King. We're just having chat. Me being comfortable in my lady's top that I paid $1 for last week. This is chat, man. We're just letting our hair down and having fun. I don't know, that Uwu channel, I can't deal with that. Which one's Amanda? Oh, hey, gorgeous. Amanda, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. E-Rock. Miss 8, that's awesome. Did you enjoy it? You must have. Hello, mouses. How are you? I like honesty, Mrs. 8, and I appreciate that. I have a female friend who told me she let somebody do that, and she said, I have to admit it was wonderful. Oh, the Uwu channel or the what the heck is that called? The shower man with the triangle going, yum, yum, yum. Where is your metal bat? Would a cannonball suffice? Uwu channel. Yeah, that just blows me away. Skateboard parents always judge their kids. Always. I guess it depends on what you're doing. I mean, what's your style? I don't have a metal bat, local rat. I do not have a metal bat. I got a chain, I got a cannonball. Mrs. 8, was she attractive? Really, Johnny? I like it. It's interesting. People have calmed down a little bit on the clothing. Boy, in the beginning, it was. Remember that, Mr. E-Rock? It was. I like what Mob said when I first started the channel and Mob showed up. He and his wife were going to Duke, driving to Duke, and he said, I feel like I'm on a tail of an airplane. My wife's driving, and I'm trying to kick everybody out of here that's saying rude comments, and I feel like a tail gunner in World War II. Oh, it was so funny. We had what? 30,000 people in there one day, and people were just flinging comments. And he's in there, block, hide, block, hide. Oh my gosh, it was funny. The only makeup I do is lipstick. A red China doll. I think the chat froze. Miss L, you still here? That's right, Vinny. But it wasn't as bad as it has been. Remember in the day? So was she good looking? Do you still keep in touch with her? Oh, got you. What made you let her do that? Medieval weapons. I want a mace. That big ball with the spikes on it. I've always wanted one just for decoration. Do you do K-pop Demon Hunters role plays? No, I've never heard of that, local rat. And work was good. Got you. You know what? And guys, yeah, we're weird that way. Oh, and you know what those are? They're so cool. Yeah, work was good. The president of the company gave me a compliment today. That's huge. It's funny, when I worked in transportation, I didn't get any from management. Most people over there, they just want to earn their money and retire. They don't care about excelling. It's a problem with a school district. You just got a lot of bitter herbs in there. Thank you, Rat. I like it too. It was only $1 at Walmart. Thank you, Ann. What is the difference? I thought the mace was just the ball with the spikes, the iron spikes in them. And how do you get a hold of those? They probably want a fortune for the real thing. I bet you they're very expensive. Walmart, it was just a Walmart clearance. I like it. I just finally came to terms with the fact I like some women's tops. They're cheaper, they're comfortable, they're sexy. I'm a little different anyway, so I thought, why not? The difference between a mace and a very smaller battle mace is way bigger. For horses, heavier too, and it has a bigger head on it. Also has a spear on the handle. Oh, I've seen those. I wonder how heavy that is. You know, those guys in medieval days, they had to have some muscle. Lupe, ¿cómo está? Hello, Linda. Linda, look. $1 for this. I couldn't pass it up. The necklace was from Walmart in Colorado years ago. You can't even get these. I wish I'd have bought a bunch of them and kept them because, man, I love that. This is just cheap stuff. People think they got to spend money to look nice. Shoot, I can do all kinds of things. I got all those beaded necklaces. I got everything. The books are pointy. What are the books pointy? Thank you, Rat. I appreciate that. Hello, your girl. How are you? Welcome. And if you come over here, I'll put this on you for you, and then we can trade tops. I would do that. It'd be fun. Something provocative about that. Thank you. Yeah, this is fun. It was $1. So I'm like, why is it women's clothes are cheaper than men's? Women's clothes are way cheaper than men. Let's talk about that. And I think a lot of men's clothes are ugly. I don't like Hurley wear. I never liked Hurley wear. Never. Never at all. 12? Well, at least you're being respectful. I appreciate that. We don't have the good yet. You know what? You might be onto something, Mr. The more price off for the less material. Amanda, that'd be awesome. I wish there was a way to do it, but too many clowns to put, address in the room. This was $1. Walmart. Last week, I know the women's clearance rack. Yes, I do. I'll get them. Shoot. This is fun. We can do fashion night. Wow, I never thought I'd be showing off my wardrobe. So there's this. This is a full-on dress. I love that. And then there's this. This is very Asian-y looking. That's just a very long, I think that's more like a negligee. These were $2 a piece at the flea market. That lady is so cool. So I had this on when I did my shorts tonight. This is more of a spandex style, a little tight. That one, I love these. Oh my gosh, I love the purple. The purple, well, the kind of rose, dark rose colored. And then the purple. These are nice. These were all just a couple bucks by that lady. I'm gonna go tomorrow because I really enjoy shopping. She's got a ton of clothes. Thank you. Hello, doggy. Oh, I love that too. I love it. I'll change into it. That one's comfortable. Very comfortable. And you know what's funny is I'm sorry. I think the turning point was with me. It was when I ran into that. There's two flea markets. There's the older one and the newer one. And I haven't been to the older one in ages. And I had gone to that lady a long time ago to get just men's t-shirts. This time I went, I was like, oh my gosh, she's got some really awesome female wear. So I decided I'm doing it. I'm gonna have fun. I know that sounds stupid, but I was like, I don't trip over stuff. I need to hang this up. Hold on a second. I was excited about. I said, man, these women's clothes look so good, and they're comfortable. and they're sexy. I'm doing it. And I bought $20 worth of shirts and stuff and walked out of there like I made a haul. I was like, unbelievable. You can't buy men's stuff for that cheap at all. You go to Goodwill here, and somebody did a YouTube short today talking about how expensive Goodwill got with rusty shower rings. They showed stuff and how much they want for crap. It's ridiculous, totally ridiculous. But this is awesome. Shoot, I'll show you some of the shirts I bought from the lady if I can get this phone off of here. But this is, wow, I like this. But I bought a lot of shirts. These were all female shirts. But I like cotton, and cotton's getting harder. They're a man's style t-shirt. So I'll just demonstrate. New Orleans, $2. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this could be male or female. That was $2. This one had the tag on it. This is a woman's shirt, Hawaii. You can see it right there, $2. Her prices are so ridiculous. This is a woman's shirt. How about that? I can't remember where I got that. But yes, I've got all kinds of stuff in here. This is a woman's top. But, and then I bought a skirt. This is a little loose. I got to get a better belt for it. But these are cute. I don't think I'd wear those in public. What's G-Dub? Hi, doggy. Hello, Ian. How are you, poor blood? I'm going to, Val. Shoot, I can wear it now. It's nice. I love the color of it. I had that on the other day when I was doing a live. But I have to laugh because now I appreciate why it takes women longer than men to get ready. I get it now. It just does. It just takes longer. But yes, there's advantages to women's clothing. When it's hot, I'm hot. And I don't like stuff all up around my neck. The problem with the South here, it's just too hot for anything in the summer. It's too ridiculously hot, and you sweat. It doesn't matter what you put on, you sweat so profusely. And I hate it. And it's just, there's certain clothing I will not wear because polyester's one. You sweat in polyester, it smells awful. And I am not a smelly person. I smell good, and I take pride in that. I'm not into smelly in a bad way. But this one's a little bit tight on me, but I love it. It's very awesome. Where is Michael? Hi, PB&J. Oh, people wanted to see my new fashion, so I was showing them off. But I love this. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Linda, Rosa. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? And I want to thank everybody. We had over 10,000 views this morning. That was awesome. Rosa, how are you? I love that name. That is the name I chose for one of the characters in the story I was writing. I haven't added any to it because I get so caught up in this channel now. The story of the Mickaroo. It's me in a fiction story. Sailing for the first time across the Pacific, getting caught in the worst storm in the history of maritime travel for 2 weeks and surviving and moving to the Philippines and meeting people. And it's a very fanciful story. I'm good. I don't know, Vinny. It all depends on how much gas I have to keep going. It's Friday night. I don't have a curfew. PB&J. I did say hello, Ian. I think you missed it. But yes, I can try on different things. This thing is tight. And I feel like I ate a lot tonight. Tonight I had all vegan. And I'm not a vegan. Tonight I had 2 Yukon Gold potatoes. And I had steamed vegetables and rice. And it was good. I have this bad habit of making my mac and cheese with the tuna, and it's easy. And the other night I had tilapia, steamed vegetables, and rice. Tomorrow I'm going to actually fix some bacon and eggs. Maybe you guys will be on the live stream and I'll just do it. But yes, I do like women's clothing, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was having a problem for a while because I was worried too much about what people thought, and it was getting so ridiculous. And now I don't care. I don't care anymore. I want to try something, and I'm going to just do it. Because I've noticed something. Normal doesn't work for me. It honestly does not work for me. So why not be artsy? I know the ladies that I know, there's ladies in town, they're eclectic and interesting themselves, and they love my style. One constantly gives me necklaces just because she likes my style. She's Native American. This one is, I like this. Hey, PB&J, how are you? All right, Vinny, you be safe out there. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, this one is nice. And you know what? It is a woman's nightie. This is actually lingerie. But with my love for Asia, shoot, this could pass as not a gi, but like a kimono. Yeah, poor blood. This one is awesome. This totally fits me and my interests. This, the flea market, she sold to me for $2. She is reasonable, man. Thank you. And you know, that's why I want to dress some women. I see women that are decent looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be her fashion coach. Wouldn't that be fun? I had a woman leave a comment today. It was so nice. She goes, "Your dance moves are better than mine." I've had some people criticize my dancing on YouTube. I'm like, dude, you probably don't even get out of the chair. Your exercise all day is to the fridge and to the toilet and to your computer. What's Alfred dinner? Mr. E-Rock, we should start a club. We should all buy these and we could start some new form of martial arts. Moo Moo! What is Moo Moo? Rosa, thanks for coming in. I hope you come back. What is Derpy Tiger? I love your name, Rosa. This is so beautiful. David, oh my gosh. I'm like, David Bolt, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How are you doing? David has a podcast and he has quite a following. I respect David. David's awesome. Oh, and Mumu is a child blank. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Lupe. You know, I'm not familiar with K-pop except Blackpink. You too, David. Are you doing all right? You're all the way on the East Coast. Literally. Job's been going well, David. The president gave me a compliment today, the president of the company. That's awesome. Oh, you all right, David? I hope everything's okay. You know, Linda, I did not know that, but Hawaiians wear some interesting clothing, both men and women. This could be, you know, South Pacific-y. Well, thank you. I hope you're not in anything severe. David has been very cool. He's a friend of Bridge. It's too bad Bridge wasn't in here. Man, I never got a puka shell necklace, Linda. Never. I wanted one as a kid in the 70s and I never got a puka shell necklace. Good, David. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so sorry. You guys are still all on my Discord, but I haven't popped into any of the rooms lately. I need to make time to do it. Bridge is awesome. You can't. She has firecracker phrases that nobody coins. She's an original. You know, Cheryl, that sounds familiar. I'm not a Discord kid, and I use it to chat with people that I'm close to. Bottle rocket. That's accurate, though. Bridge is very good. She's awesome. Well, thank you. I need to pop in and say, hey, it's been a long time. Sometimes the channel, now there's other people talking to me on Discord through this, and Mr. E-Rock, you see the moderator, he and his wife came down and bought a dresser from me a couple months ago. They live a couple hours away. And the other moderator, Mob, and his wife came down, and it's forming real friendships. It's really, this isn't just a channel, it's become community. Thank you, David. I thank you in the past for your encouragement. You have been a godsend. Thank you for that. Do they still make, do I do cat role plays? No, there was a young lady when I first did shorts. She was talking to me, and I did Stray Cat Strut because she loves cats. And she did a collab with my video running around in cat stuff. It was cute. Cheryl, you'd be welcome, man. You found a dozen organic eggs. Linda, I hope you didn't pick them out of the dumpster. That's one thing I won't grab out of there is food. I used to buy from a lady in town here when the eggs went sky high, and they're still up. I went to the store, they were 352. I said, no. What is going on with the eggs, man? Are you serious, Mr. E-Rock? I I did lipstick sometimes, but other than that, no. Crumble cookies. Where do you gotta go to get those? Linda, I gotta learn how to play something other than the radio. 59, rat. I'm old. I just look young because I live healthy. Oh, I'm not done yet, Linda. I yawn, but I got a little energy left. Happy wife, happy life. I don't have any currently. Local. Local, how old are you? Where are you from? What state are you in? Be careful, Linda. You don't want to get sick. Where in Asia? Cheryl. Hi, Chelsea. How are you? What is Egypt Towers? Yes, Kay. Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Really? Where are you at again, Cheryl? The Pillars. Is it in Myanmar? They have the Petronas Towers, and they're actually connected with a bridge way up high because it was frizzing out and it was tangling up, even though I conditioned it. I just thought I'd clean it up and grow it back. You think so? You don't think it'd be too gaudy on me, do you? I've got chapstick right now, but I've used Carmex. Cheryl, do you think that that would really look good on me? Shoot, I'm gonna have to have the ladies do that. And then you got to go with me in public. Then it won't be so weird. It takes guts to walk around and do what I do, especially in this godforsaken place. I shouldn't say that. God has blessed me here, but there's worse place to live. It could be Baltimore, Kansas City. Yes, it is interesting. We like to try different things. And I don't think most men can wear women's clothing well. Not at all. And I don't think that they should. Some men it would not look right. It would be just like, oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. But we do all kinds of fun stuff. I like to experiment with different stuff, cut off the bottom half of a shirt, and then I can just turn it into a tube top like this. See, isn't that nifty? I can do that. Somebody last night, is your eye itching? No, I'm just tickling it. 23 in Maine. You need to come down here and get warmed up, Cheryl. Oh, you saw. Yep, she just sits here. One day I came, or one morning I did a live and I just happened to look. She was all leaned over and the hair was all. I said, what have you been doing when I've been sleeping? Lupe, I'm glad you're here. I can do all different kinds of things, man. That's what's fun. I'm happy with the body God gave me, and I feel like this kind of clothing accents it and underscores it better. Yes, I love pink, and I used to hate it. I said, I'm not going to wear pink. I used to think it was gay. I don't think that anymore. I'm not gay. That's the thing. There's gay, and it don't matter what they do. They just act fruity and weird, and I'm not fruity or weird. Was it really hollow? I did not know that. Well, thank you, Linda. That was good to see David come in the room. He was an encourager. Yes, it does. Sure, I'm glad you accept it. I like that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that so many women like it on me. I know that sounds dumb, but that just gives me even more of a boost. I think it'd be fun to just like women allowing me to try on their clothes and stuff. Shoot, it'd be fun to model. It's too bad somebody couldn't pay me to model women's clothing and be like, oh my gosh, it's a hit. But it's like when the British were doing that, where they were trying to wear women's clothing and the blazers and all that. Now that looked weird. That was like, no, 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 no. Like I said, some guys don't look good in women's clothes at all. They can't rock it. That's it, Linda. And I'm eclectic. Thank you, Cheryl. Rat, did you tell me where you're from? I don't know if you said it or not. Oh gosh, lots. That maroony red top I had on, I like purple. I like an emerald green. Oh, I'd love to have an emerald green top. That would be sexy. Really sexy. Yes, I like it tight because it holds up itself. Fall colors wouldn't look good on me, Cheryl, because I have red hair. Yellow would not, brown would not. Some people say olive. I'm like, olive? Nah. The Afghan I bought from a black lady at the flea market for $10 a couple weeks ago. She made it herself. This I brought from Colorado and I use it. I have blinds, but these are some cinder block walls, and that just keeps some of the cold air out, the hot air out in the summer. I know I had a nice belt, but it came apart. It had the nice little, it was a girl's belt, leather, but leather does not hold up down here. It's too humid and hot for it. I wish I had blue or green with my red hair and Irishness. It's very much so, Cheryl. Very much so. Of course, if I was up in Maine, I couldn't be sporting this even in the house. It'd be too cold. Shoot, you guys remember, you go back far enough, they put plastic over the couch. Anybody remember that? Man, those were the days. See, I can do my little red top. I like slinky provocative wear. This is fun. It's fun to just try things. Two shirts for the price of one. You know, when things cost so much, you got to be resourceful. The more you can do for yourself, shoot, I could even mix and match. Start my own weird trends. Tube top with a skimpy top overlay. There we go. Now that's unique as all get out. And it's actually, this material is actually warm. Yes. I got you, Cheryl. I need a good warm up. It's been a long time. Start singing that song by Jefferson Clinton. No, no, no. I like my outfit, mods. I just like what I like. What else you want me to say? Mrs. 8, are you still in here or did you leave? It's like a clothes hug. Yes, I agree with that. There you are. I didn't know if you were still hanging out. Well, thank you, LT Mods. People have been nicer this time. Months ago when I started, boy, did the people start trolling in here. Man, it was ridiculous. Had to get more moderators to keep up with it. Thank you. Yes, I just did the anybody remember ice cream? Neapolitan. They had, what was it, chocolate? What was the pink ice cream? And the vanilla. Oh my gosh, was that good ice cream? I do wear black. Oh my gosh, I got black. Where's my black? I think my blacks are in the wash. Shoot, I even bought. No, what is this? Oh, that's my other top that I'm sitting on. Sheesh. Better put my stuff away, man. Gotta have fun, man. You live only once, right? And if you just worry too much about what people think, which I tend to do, you miss out. See, I got, where is it? I gotta try this. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I even bought a slip. Or no, is that a slip that you wear on your waist? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, man. My heels feel a little better tonight. I'm going to soak it tomorrow real good, though. Still haven't decided what project to do. See, I even got a slip on. A little lace. And this thing gets stuck on here. See? And there we go. I like that. It's comfy. It's a little sheer, but I have black underwear on, so that's good. Deja vu. I don't know how that goes. Orange sherbet. Oh, I did like sherbet though, Mrs. 8. Chocolate chip mint. Oh, that was the bomb. Shoot. I wish I had a way to play music. See, I'm sorry. I could pull this off. Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun. I look like Neapolitan, except we got red instead of white. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I knew the song. Da, da, da. Young girl with eyes like the desert. I'm sorry. It's Friday. I'm feeling flirtatious. Lime jello with graham crackers, vanilla. Now there's a combo. That's unique. All right, LT Mods, have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I've got one. But colors, I think colors really go well with stuff. They do. Shoot, I got all the different colored tank tops. I got the forest green one. I've got the magenta. I love the magenta. The magenta is awesome. We got black. Just like I knew the song. Young girl with eyes like the desert. Tropical, the island breeze. All that makes me wild and free. This is where I long to be. Man, Mr. E-Rock, your wife should come in here for the fashion show tonight. I didn't know I'd be doing that. That's funny. Absolutely funny. All that makes me wild and free. This is where I long to be. La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high. Ooh. Start taking it off and do a show. Yeah, it's sad that we live in a world where too many people just get so freaked out over simple, non-threatening fun, curiosity, you know? It's crazy. All that makes you wild and free. This is where I long to be. La Isla Bonita. It's one of my favorite Madonna songs, and Vogue. I don't care for Madonna. Politically, I can't stand her, but I did like a lot of her music. Not all of it. Like a Virgin was stupid. There we go. There's the tank top, ladies, all black. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Do the whole mood lighting thing. Yes, I need a woman to love on me. Feel my sensuality. Oh my gosh. This would be so svelte. Oh, I'd love to go to Hawaii. Yeah, that tiger painting I got at the flea market. Lady was trying to get me to buy both. She had another one that wasn't as good as that. I said, no, I just want that one. I think she gave me that for what? $3 or something. At least it's not for me. The tide is right, we can sail away. Find serenity. Oh, the cans can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe. I love Black too, very much, Miss Say. Love it. Oh my gosh. He saw the Falcons pillow. I bought it from a lady at work because I'm a sorry sap. I thought, well, that's fine. You want me to get a Bills pillow? I'll take it. Shoot, we'll get the whole sports regalia going in here. We'll have the whole futon covered in sports stuff. That'd be awesome. What are the Patties? The Patriots? Oh, anybody's with the Patriots, you're going to be banned from the room. Well, thank you, Poor Blood. Siberian Tiger's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for letting me be me. I appreciate that. It's amazing how many people kept coming. It's nice because I noticed a few people that were being flies this week have left. It's really pleasant when they're not here. It's sad. They can't seem to get in step with the community. People just got to blast me. Hello, Colette. I was wondering if you're going to show up. I was starting to wonder if you were boycotting me. Colette, you missed it. I was doing a show. I was doing a show in my slip and my black tank top. Isn't that nice? I suppose you want me to turn on the light so you can see me rock. I got my mood evening light on. I like my mood light. There I am, Colette, in all my glory. I like it. It's comfortable. Did you see it, Colette? The stream didn't get affected, did it? You like me in red? What is a true friend, in my opinion? One that accepts you as you are, doesn't try to be a boss. When you're friends, I think you're equals. Unfortunately, in my past, I've had too many friends that want to dominate, and tell me what to do and boss me. And it's like, that's not a friend. That's a control freak. That's just a control freak. Where's my lip? So you like my red. So now we're back to red. Let's do the red. Colette missed the fashion show earlier, so we have to extend the fashion show since she missed out. Shoot, if a guy can wear a toilet seat on his head and a guy can run the shower and think he's God, then I can definitely wear female clothing. I just don't see any problem with that one. Man, this skimpy one is really hard to get on. It takes talent. There we go. Shoot, my nipples want to poke through that. That's hot. There you go, Colette. The light is too harsh on me, though. Get this thing situated here. I set the crate as a stand for the phone. Well, thank you, Colette. I still don't know what you look like. Thank you, Val. I appreciate that. Just like to have fun. We even did pink, Colette. Well, you saw that this morning. You saw the tube top. You like the red? Oh, my strap is twisted. So you got to pay attention to all these details that when you wear a regular man's t-shirt, you don't have to pay attention to. Thank you, SNS. I do need to shave them. They're not prickly, but my hair on my legs grows faster than anything else. It's crazy. Thank you, Val. Thank you. Wow, I feel, what's all this adoration? You guys are going to swell my head. I never get that. See, Mystery Rock, I dress like a guy, no compliments. I dress like a woman, they're coming out of the woodwork. I ought to start Michael's fall fashion tour, go around the country and see how many women I'll have as suitors. I do that just to try different things. Poor blood. It's not winter until December 21st. I'm going to. Val, where are you from? What state are you in? Is it cold where you're at? My Yeti hat. That's funny. Hey, Evander, how are you? I'm going to go get more women's clothes tomorrow. They're cheap. They're cheap at the flea market. And there's nice stuff. I like experimenting with the different stuff. Evander, you better be careful, man. You got to be careful. Nothing matters. Well, I wish I could say nothing matters in the end, but yeah, some things do matter. Yes, Colette, you're not going to see me go full on high heels and handbag and all that. Don't play with fire, Evander. Don't play with passion, man. Be careful. You know, I have to look out for you. Galileo, Galileo, I know a little man. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. My bicycle, my bicycle. That was a weird song by Queen. Yes, SS. Thank you, Val. Really, Colette. Now, I did not know that. I got it, Val. Yeah, this is just a Walmart thing. They don't have these anymore. I got this years ago. I have my own chain. I can do all kinds of different necklace ensembles. Let's see if we can showcase some of those. We got all different things. Evander might want to see some of this. We got all kinds of stuff. This chain is universal for everything. Boy, I got a lot of metal here. Scrapper, I could be rich. I got my ring, my O-ring. All of these are things I found. There's that one. You know, in the 80s, I just wore guy stuff. I wish I'd have started doing this a long time ago. I don't know. It's like a fine wine. Then there's my Hong Kong. I bought this one in Hong Kong. I got a bunch of these. These are special to me because I went all the way across the ocean to get this. It's my Hong Kong medallion. What kind of shoes, Amanda? No, I never did preppy. Yeah, but my heart is always on, Linda. You just need to experience my heart. This is a key I bought at an antique store in Spokane for $9. I spent that much because this is truly unique. Which lady's going to have the key to my heart? Yes, Evander, I like that. I've got this one, and then I found this one that I'm going to put on a school bus. Nobody claimed it in Washington. I thought it was something from Harry Potter. Look at the shape of it. Very unique. And this is an old skeleton key, too. This is what made me start collecting keys. There's that one. Oh my gosh, I got a box of different jewelry stuff. I got stuff Evander would like. My choker collar. I want the one with the studs on it. There's my other key. That's an old one. My heart is my favorite. Should I start singing Celine Dion? My heart will go on. If I can get this in the hole. There we go. And then there's all the other necklaces I have. This one a woman had on her neck. And I liked it. It's a little too tight for me, but I love this. She was such a pretty woman. And I said, I love that. She took it off and gave it to me. The heart. And then this is my regular choker collar. This is my swag lamp necklace. Remember the old swag lamps they used to hang from the ceiling with a chain? Luna in Hong Kong bought me this. This has lasted a long time. This is good leather. I got this in Hong Kong. Luna gave it to me. This one is cool. I could do Gothic very easily. I did too much, Val, but not anymore. Mr. E-Rock, are you still in the house? Peanut butter, you crack me up. There you are. Is Amber working tonight? Val, sometimes I do, but then I just say screw it. Hello, Elisa. How are you? Who's saying they swallowed a bottle of pills? Nobody would be swallowing a bottle of pills. Amanda, are you okay? I'm just catching up on the comments. Amanda, you need us to pray for you? Oh, gotcha, Mr. E-Rock. I wish you didn't have to work tomorrow. Amanda, you still in here? Yeah, that bothers me. Yes, I'm in Georgia, Val. I named my parents' tree Mr. E Tree. Georgia, yes. Yes, it is, Colette. Lord, we pray for Amanda. I don't know what she's going through, but please help her to reach out to you. Help her not to do pills and all that. I don't know what's going on, but people care. We care. We pray, God, that you would intervene in her life and help her to turn to you and not the bottle or medications or drugs. We just pray that you put your hand on her. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. That's right. We can joke and have fun, but we also need to be encouragement to those that are suffering and hurting because it's real. You never know what somebody's going through. And I don't make fun of that. I encourage people to be honest in here. Yeah, and that sucks, poor blood. That's why we have to cry out to God, because fried rice, Val. I liked fried rice when I lived in Hong Kong, but it has all the stuff in it: egg and beef and chicken and shrimp and green onion. But it's sad when somebody's using substances to drown out their grief. Who's the Indian lady? 97 minutes. Yeah, I think so, Evander. I don't want people running out of here that are struggling without at least getting something to help them. That bothers me. I didn't even see all the chat that was going on. You know, I was talking, and that happens sometimes. Shoot, doggy, come in here for advice. You know we'll all give it to you. There's no shortage of advice in this room. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? I love rice too, Val. It goes with so many different foods. I've seen Amanda in here before. Haven't we seen her in here, Mystery Rock? Yes, Evander. What state are you in, Val? You're 2 hours behind me. What time zone is that? That's Mountain Standard Time. Because we need to, Linda. Wait a minute, I thought Amanda was the one who took the pills. Who said that? I thought that was Amanda said that based on what I was seeing. You're in Canada? Wow. Canada's awesome. So you are in, I gotta think, Manitoba? It was Amanda, okay. Yeah, I saw you guys. That's when I got a text. I said, who took a whole bottle of pills? That's not good. The devil's a liar. And it's sad when people get so down they think they ought to just drown themselves. That's exactly what the devil wants. He wants people to kill themselves because he wins. He wins. Cranbrook, I've heard of that. I have heard of Cranbrook. Why have I heard of Cranbrook? Is that... I gotta look at my atlas. It's got Canada in it. Where is my atlas? Man, it's cold outside tonight. It's supposed to be 75 tomorrow, but the nights are cold. Pretty soon we're gonna have frost. I just don't know when. Yeah, we prayed for. I mean, let's see, time zone. No, you're in Ontario. Val, you're in Ontario, Canada. Right? Or no? What? Hold on a second. I gotta get my time zones right. No, Ontario is 1 hour behind. You're in Saskatchewan. Sasquatchian. Cranbrook is a place, but you're in one of the Canadian, what do they call it? Provinces? Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Quebec, or the Maritimes. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Calgary. Yes, I had an Eskimo friend that I think she was from Cranbrook. She was on my, shoot, even Mexico's in the south. Why in the world would I drive to Mexico? No way. No freaking way would I drive to Mexico. Deep down in there. Cranbrook is not far from Calgary. Let me see if I can find it on the map. Ah, this thing is getting old. I need to get a new one. Cranbrook, I've heard of that. Have you ever been to Banff National Park? Oh, you're 4 hours away. So where the heck is Medicine Hat? I always remember that. Oh, there's Cranbrook. Oh, you're close to Montana. You're on the edge of the Rocky Mountains. Man, there's a place called Nelson, Canada. I didn't know I had a relative. Well, thank you, doggy. People aren't donating. Just only some did, and it just, people aren't doing it. Oh. Cranbrook, Canada. Okay, you taught me a new place, Val. Hey, Brad, how are you? Bluegrass. What am I going to use the donation money for? I don't know. Life. Depends on how much it is. I'm all right. It's Friday. I worked my butt off this week. I deserve my 2 days off. I have never been to Banff, but I've always wanted to go there. I wanted to see the Banff Springs hotels built by the railroad. A building that is beautiful in the forest, in the mountains, made out of brownstone. It's just beautiful. All right, Val, thanks for coming. You have a good evening. Way up north, they call you a Canuck. No, I didn't monetize because it's a pain in the butt. It's a total pain. I have an opossum and a cat. Oh my gosh. Watch out. Possum and the cat are doing things that you don't want to know about, Bluegrass. Possum. There was one in my backyard, Evander, a few weeks ago, running around back there. Thing just looked at me. Yes, I'm live early. Bye. People do that. That's so funny. Bye. All right, Val, Gal, have fun. Be glad you got a good place in Canada. It's a pain I wouldn't mind having if I had your gift. What's that, Colette? Well, thank you, Val. We welcome everybody. Yes, I have one. Possum eating cat food. It's when you open the door and say, look, you're supposed to eat possum food, not cat food. Bye, Val. Your girl, Val. Yeah, it just worked. I got a compliment from the president of the company today. Oh, you rock. I didn't tell you that. He came up and said, you've got an outstanding work ethic. I want to thank you for your hard work. And he says, and I just want you to know we want to do everything to make, and he named the company for you to make it home here. I thought, I hope that means a raise. That would be awesome. I hope that means what it means. But the compliment was awesome. I didn't get that in 6 years of working transportation. Poor Blood, thanks for coming in. You have a good evening and sleep well. I'm actually going to turn in myself. My cat named Kitty or Kiki. I think he did. And then they had a meeting today to talk about what happened yesterday. And then there's something going on with somebody else. Somebody's a good employee. He's good at what he does, and he's having a problem with somebody who's running their mouth at him. And wow, what is it about people? You go to work, you do your job. Why do people got to screw with people? So dumb. Go to work, do your job, leave the drama to Jerry Springer. That's right, Colette. It's so important. Mr. Palat, I work warehouse. That's all I can tell you. Oh. All right, Val. So cute. You said that. You're all eager and excited. That's good. People used to be rewarded for a good work ethic. Well, I think this guy will. He is a Christian. Not that that means Christians don't screw over their employees. There's some that have. Talk to Mr. Erock about political crap in the workplace. Good grief. Bye, Val. Have a good night. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Shoot, I'm starting to lose it, folks. I better go to bed. I hate to do this, but I will see you bright and early, or Lord willing, early. You guys have a good night. Thanks for coming. And remember, keep it right here. This is the only unique channel. Seriously. I'm doing what I do every day. What is that, doggy? Hey, Samuel. What is it you do every day, doggy? Bye, Val. Night, night, Colette. See y'all. Oh, Jim, I'm leaving. I'm so sorry. I can't stay awake any longer. You'll have to watch it when it loads. But I'll catch y'all later. You guys have a good one. Doggy, behave yourself, please. T2, you take care. I know, Bluegrass, I'm sorry. I started 111 minutes ago. I'm in a red chair. That's what Mina used to do. I saw one of her lives today. She still got me blocked. It pulled up on my feed. She has 5 views. D. Michelle, I didn't know you were sitting in here. Oh my gosh. Other good people show up when I'm leaving. That sucks. I feel like I'm betraying you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all gotta get in here early, man. I know, D. Michelle. I feel bad, but I'm losing it. I have to go to sleep. I know. You see that, Mr. E-Rock? Thank you, D. Michelle. I hope to see you tomorrow. You guys have a good one. See you later.